This is Slatter with GTA Sports, and welcome to another edition of GTA's ISO Mode. If you haven't already, make sure you follow us on all social media platforms, GTA Sports Network and GTA Heat Check. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, GTA Sports, and don't forget GTASports.com for all things in the world of sports. Now today, we're talking about the Philadelphia 76ers. 3 key players have foot sprains. Tyrese Maxey be out for a few weeks with a left foot sprain. Embiid will be out. They got him on week to week with a foot sprain, same left foot. While James Harden is still on his month-long recovery from his right foot strain. Now, what does this mean for the 76ers? Well, this could mean one or two things. Their season is going to get derailed with injuries. Or two, all these injuries happening now will get them healthy and all the way on point come postseason. Depending on how they handle the rehab of all these players and how serious they take them in the conditioning and, basically eating right, conditioning right. I have my own thoughts on why these injuries are occurring so frequently now versus how they were before. A lot of it has to do with dietary. A lot of it has to do with the pace of play. I believe the pace of the game is a little too fast now because these injuries are coming and piling up way, way faster than they used to. What does this do for Philly in the meanwhile? It gives other teams in the Eastern Conference a chance to catch up. Do I think that the 76ers, championship window is closed on them? Not necessarily, no. But with James Harden being out and then Joel Embiid had to step up and produce at MVP level this early in the season, Tyrese Maxey had to fill in that production. It took those two players combined to give you their own output as well as what James Harden would bring to the table. So they've been carrying a heavy load for the greater part of the month of November. So, that being said, where do I expect Philly to land? I still got them going, obviously postseason. They still could be top. They're still considered a top 3 team in the East, even with these injuries. It's going to definitely be a testament to see how well the bench steps up in their absence. A la Tobias Harris, Matisse Thybulle, PJ Tucker, Daniel House, DeAnthony Melton, Shake Milton. It's just going to take a team effort. I would sign some veterans for the vet minimum. I would go get Carmelo Anthony. I would go get Dwight Howard out of Taiwan. Even though he's balling out there in Taiwan right now. You still can go get DeMarcus Cousins, LaMarcus Aldridge. There are so many players that Philly could go get in the meantime that are free agents right now. That are still healthy and eligible to play. I would make some moves to get some players and use any type of, I believe they have an injury clause where they can, sign a player based on losing too many of their star players to injury, and it won't count against the salary cap. I would use that. I would use all my resources, exhaust all resources to make sure that this team stays afloat until Joel Embiid gets healthy, James Harden returns, and Tyrese Maxey is able to come back on that court and be the presence that he's been since James Harden went down with his foot sprain. I'm seeing a lot more of these type of injuries in the NBA right now, and I think a lot of it's pace of play, combined with conditioning, combined with a lot of these players having high mileage on their bodies, playing AAU all the way up. There's so many variables that are included in that, but at the end of the day, the 76ers are going to be okay. It's a little bump in the road, but I think they'll be okay. I think they'll be able to bounce back. But what I am going to do is check the 76ers schedule and see if there's any, light in the tunnel, that their schedule's not that difficult while they're losing some of their players. Let's see who they have up next. See a lot of Eastern Conference teams, of course. So, of course, they play the Brooklyn Nets Tuesday at 7:30. They have a back-to-back. They play the Hornets Wednesday at 7 p.m. And they play the Magic Friday at 7 p.m. They play the Magic again Sunday at 6 p.m. So so the next 4 games are relatively easy. The next game is probably going to be the toughest game in the next 4 to 5 matchups. You got the Nets, the Hornets. You play the Magic on a back-to-back. And you got the Hawks after that following Monday. So the next 5 games, they could win 3 out of 5. They should be able to win 3 out of 5. It's going to be tough. Without Maxey, without James, without Joel. It's going to be tough. But these are winnable games. And to the teams that are playing the 76ers, you do have a chance to win this game. So don't waste it. You're playing Philadelphia without James Harden, Joel Embiid, and Tyrese Maxey on the court. Take advantage. Magic, you if you want it, try to get you 2 wins that weekend. Right coming off Thanksgiving break, come in and win back-to-back games against the 76ers in Philly. Go for it. This has been another ISO Mode brought to you by GTA Sports. Make sure you follow us at GTA Sports Network, GTA Heat. Check on all social media platforms. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, GTA Sports. And don't forget GTAsports.com for all things in water sports. This is Ty Slatter, and until next time, take care.